Hey guys, today was a fun one. I kind of worked a little bit on getting my Manato quite substantially better. Cause honestly, I didn't know how to play it all that well, like just enough. But I wanted to make sure that I could get like a 20k on Thrall with Manato. Now, I wanted to go the extra mile and go down on the amount of stuff I had. So the first try, I was working with Lucia and um, Dial-In. So that wasn't very hard. That was actually quite easier than I expected. I did like 25k without much effort, without much practice. It was honestly kind of trivial. But then I went like, okay, how much can I take off and still be able to get the score? And that's when the adventure really started. Okay, so here's the deal. First of all, what was I going to replace Lucia? That was the first hurdle. I was like, I'm definitely not replacing Dial-In because I think Dial-In is doing wonders for me here. So Lucia's got to go out. Okay, I guess Bonnie and Who is the only option, and that's kind of what it is. It's like you can put other stuff, but it really doesn't make a lot of sense because your monitor will be doing a lot of the heavy lifting, and so Bonnie and Who is the character to go with. And I like at the start, I was like, okay, this is a little bit different, right? Because you got to control Bonnie and Who's energy quite a lot better because you really want to do those EX specials at the correct times to give the sheer force buff properly. Other than that, a lot of the initial experience was a lot of trial and error, trying to figure out when should I be doing my ultimates, when should I be doing Dial-In's ultimates, how should I be doing the rotation to enter into the stun phase. And honestly, quite a bit of failure in that regard, because small things really add up, especially when you don't have the correct tools, right? When you're working with a lot less than what you normally would have. Like Lucia is easily like twice as good as Bonnie and Who. It's not just the stats, because yeah, she's giving you a lot more stats, but that's not the only problem. You have another one that it's even worse, and that is mechanically Lucia has almost no requirements. You basically get her in, you do it like, oh yeah, I have to press E every once in a while. Oh, do I have to press Q? Sure, I'll press Q every once in a while. That's how you play those characters, right? It's like, they go in every once in a while, you don't really care too much about anything else. You kind of use their skills on, like, on cooldown. There's not a lot to it. But with a character like Bonnie and Who, it's super annoying, because he doesn't get a lot of energy. His energy regeneration is kind of bad. And if you don't do the skills at the correct times, the buffs just drop off. So you basically lose everything if you don't time it properly. And that was a real hassle, because the first few attempts, it was all about doing things improperly and seeing, oh, this doesn't work. Another attempt, oh, this also doesn't work. And that repeated itself quite a few times. Now, having said that, it's not the end of the world. It's just go again. Like, okay, let's restart. Go again. Okay, let's restart. Go again. Now, the second part of the whole experience that was also very fun to experience was really making sure that Dial-In was always ready at the correct moments. Because since now I actually needed to extract most of the character's utility, now I couldn't really do things randomly like I had done previously. I really needed to think about, okay, when should I be using things? When should I be doing things? Because if you do it at the wrong time, suddenly you can no longer kill Sobek in time properly. Or you're missing a full stun window. Like, it's simple when you know what to do, but if you don't know what to do, you feel like you're playing well, like you're doing your skills correctly, you're not taking all that much damage, you're attacking pretty much 100% of the time, very few hits from the boss, and you're like, oh, I'm super confident, this is going really well. 17k. Oh no, this is going really well. Ah, this was the one. 16k. What happened? And then you go check it, and it's like, oh, Pan Yin Hu did his special like 3 seconds early, so his buff wasn't up when I did the ult there. And like, oh really? I just lost 1,000 points because my buff wasn't up at the correct timing. Nice. Really good stuff. Or for example, you enter the chain stun phase, or chain attack, I mean, phase, and you do the heavy attack with Manato, and now you just lost a full chain attack from Manato, and you just want to scream. It's so horrible. But having said that, it is also a lot of fun when you improve those small things. You just make it just a little bit better. You make the timing a little bit better. You switch to the correct character before you do the defensive assist. When you start getting all of those things correct, and you see the score go up, and then it goes up, and then it goes up, and eventually you have the run that actually does it. It is a great experience, and to me, it's actually quite nice to see that you can still do it with A ranks, which is something that is important for everyone, in my opinion. It's good for the game that A ranks are still viable. Now, the only thing that I would say is that, yeah, they're viable, but they need to be M6. Like, if you don't have them at M6, you're kind of trolling if you're playing A ranks and you're expecting a lot of score. But having said that, it's not the end of the world. This game is actually not that bad to get M6s on characters, so it's something that most people should eventually get. And at the end of the day, it's always nice to actually be able to train and actually improve towards the score that makes sense. It's not just getting a higher number. It actually changes things, right? So getting 19,1999 is very different from getting 20,000, right? It means something different. Now, sure, we can always pick up stronger characters and do it that way, but you're not really challenging yourself in the same way, and you don't have that feedback of going from A rank to suddenly S rank. Like that feedback, even though it's very just emotional, it does feel super well. But that's all I had to say, and I'm gonna after I stop talking, I'm just gonna put the rest of the run that actually did it. I went a little bit over 20k, so it was super nice. And I hope you guys enjoy it. Anyway, if you like this kind of content, give a like, comment saying that you want more of this kind of stuff. I'll do more. It's a little bit more work than what I've been doing lately on the videos, but it was also very fun, so I wouldn't mind doing some more. So thanks for watching, and see you guys next time. Ugh.
Begging for mercy. Should have started with that. Already not done yet. Running away? Too late.
super got it. Yes! Oh. Oh, that was so much effort to do.